Hey guys, what's going on? StormRider36 here, and today I am here with a Destiny Crucible pretty much rant. I'm very upset with the way Crucible is lately, and you guys are going to see a few snippets of Iron Banner from other games, and then there's a full or semi-full episode or gameplay of me playing on Mars. I don't remember what map it is. It'll show you, but that's not the whole point of this gameplay. The whole point of this gameplay is to kind of focus on the kill feed on the bottom left, because you guys are going to notice that there's a very common thing. Now, I'm not saying everybody does this. You will see in there that there are scout rifles and, snipers and hand cannons. But a majority of it is pulse rifles, mainly the Clever Dragon or Grasp of Malak. Shotguns, or if the person can't finish him off with a shotgun, it's a melee, the shotgun melee combo. Or a super, of course. But the whole point of this commentary is to talk about how upset I am about how the Crucible is messed up. It honestly is. Like, there's the few of you that enjoy shotguns and the way Crucible is now. Okay, you're entitled to that. But I just want to say from my standpoint, it's not fun anymore. Crucible, honestly, is the worst thing for me to be able to do. And the fact that I have to play Crucible in order to get to 400 without doing the raid, which requires 6 people, kind of makes me upset, because the PoE was a great update for me. The updated PoE, because I was able to get the 335 without doing Crucible, without doing trials, without doing Iron Banner like religiously every weekend, and it felt awesome. It was great because I had freedom in what I wanted to do. But now I can only do the raid or just hate myself playing Crucible. Iron Banner only comes once a month, and then Trials you only get every weekend, and then you only get one thing per try, especially if you're not like an avid Trials person like me. I'm more of a PoE person. It gets stale, and you end up hating Destiny for it. Because, so in each gameplay, I made sure to use different weapons. Hand cannon, 2 different hand cannons, Last Word, which honestly blows cock, and I hate that. I used a shotgun in one of them. I used the Clever Dragon just to show you how much better you do when you just use the Clever Dragon. And I think in another one I use another hand cannon and a sniper or sidearm. I don't know. But it's just, I just wanted to make it different each time, so my rant wasn't just like, behind some gameplay that wasn't like bringing it up. You know what I mean? That wasn't backing up what I'm talking about. The Clever Dragon is like the first point. Everybody uses the Clever Dragon, especially because it was just offered this week. Everybody has a Clever Dragon. Everybody has a Clever Dragon with a very good roll on it, probably. And it's so hard to counteract in the Crucible. The PvP in Destiny is fucked. It is fucked. Like, any average Destiny player will probably agree with me. Only the people that have played PvP, like, solely in this game, and that's why they like it, those are the people that are going to be fine with it, because they don't see a problem. But for me, I see a big problem with the Destiny Crucible, that it makes me hate all of the PvP, not just, Iron Banner or Trials. You can't go into a game now without having the Juggernaut, Striker, Shotgun Titan, because Shotgun, especially the Matador 64, kills you from, like more than Warlock melee distance, which is already long enough, kind of thing. So that's the part that really sucks, because there's nothing you can do. You can't kill them fast enough with your primary. The only way to counteract it is to have a shotgun with more range than theirs, and that's very hard, because that's all up to random and luck. It's not fun. It's not. And there's like different ways to play Crucible, I know, and I can't hate on everybody who plays Crucible. But, there's this Warlock, and it's right now, he kills me with a Clever Dragon. I'm like, alright, fine, whatever. He gets that guy with a shotgun. And then he gets this other guy with a shotgun. Like, that doesn't take any skill when he can do that. To me, that wasn't shotgun range. That wasn't what shotgun range is supposed to be. Maybe the second kill, I'll give him a little bit on that. The first kill, though, the first kill after me was just too far. It really bothers me. Destiny PvP is not the best thing in the world. The other worst part about Destiny PvP is the Clever Dragon. When you get hit by it, the recoil it gives to you is so bad. If you're using a single shot weapon like a scout rifle or a hand cannon, you can't fight it, because it makes your screen shake so much. and all of them this week have, you know, like Head Seeker or Glass Half Full, so you're pretty much stuck with either if you survive long enough for the fight to go to the end, they're just gonna out damage you because of Glass Half Full, or they're just gonna out damage you right from the beginning because of Head Seeker, because the Clever Dragon's recoil is straight vertical. So it'll 2 shots to the chest, and then it'll hit the last time in the head, and that'll pretty much kill you with 1 burst, and then the second burst just to finish you off, kind of thing. It's so irritating and frustrating. There's always been problems with Destiny PvP. Always. Ever since I started playing, ever since my friends started playing when the game first came out, because I've not been playing since the game first came out, so I've only seen recent, you know, debacles of updates, including the shotgun one, because shotguns are so overpowered. That's all you need. That's all people use is shotguns, and it bothers me a lot because of the fact that, you know, I would much rather have somebody murdering me with the Clever Dragon than a shotgun at this point. Like, honestly, overpowered primaries I don't even care about anymore. I just don't like shotguns because it's so annoying to not have a chance to react. Now, some of you are going to be those people that enjoy the way Crucible is, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying what I think for the average player. Now, if I'm wrong, if you're an average player and you like the way it is, tell me. It's okay. Like, this is just my opinion. I'm very upset with it because I used to love Iron Banner. I've never really loved Trials because of the way it's operated, but, you know, that's not the point. This is more about Iron Banner used to be fun. Now, Iron Banner is just kind of useless. You can play it for 1 day and then just be done with it for the week and not want to play it anymore. If you're not a Crucible player, if you don't like PvP in Destiny, it sucks for you. Like, I'm there with you. I don't really like the PvP. It sucks for us because of the fact that, you know, it's what we have to do to get to 400. Otherwise, we have to have 6 people on at the same time for hours at a time, which is not the way the real world works. You know, it's so difficult. I hope that they bring the PvE or PoE, not PvE, PoE back to that, like, standard where I can actually, you know, get gear from that brings me up to 400, so I don't have to worry about fucking PvP. But I doubt they're gonna bring that up. Now, you could do Archon's Forge and stuff, but that's very, very iffy on drops. At least in the PoE, you were guaranteed stuff. In the Archon's Forge, you're not. And half the time you get engrams. So that's not that. I don't consider that a true form of getting to 400. Because if you get to 400 up only on that, you have to do a ton, and I mean a ton of grinding. Probably like 4 times as much on Iron Banner and PvP stuff. So that's just my opinion. But it really does just bother me that this is what I have to go through in order to be the best I can be. And that's the worst part, is that the people who, you know, are okay with it, the people who, you know, I don't want to say the wrong words here, because in my mind, using shotguns and stuff is like scumbaggy, but it's not really. They're using a mechanic in the game that's there, that's supposed to be used like the way they're using it. But it's like, it doesn't show skill if you get 20 kills with a shotgun, because of how far your shotgun can shoot. And it's gotten to the point where, you know, whenever you see somebody, you expect them to have a shotgun when you think about it. And that's, I guess, you know, I mean, Bungie did this because snipers were so prevalent, but at least with snipers, you had to get headshots in order to one-shot somebody. Now, yes, the headshot hitboxes were messed up. They still are, but no one really cares anymore because shotguns are what you're supposed to use. But, you know, at least you had to get semi-close to the head. With a shotgun, I could shoot you in the foot, but if all the pellets hit your foot, you're gonna die. That's dumb, you know? I like the way shotguns used to be. They weren't too strong, but they were not too weak. You would see them. You would see them all the time, but now you only see them. And probably a pulse rifle, and then, you know, the people who are good enough, you see the Trials weapons, which just kick my ass because I'm not good enough to get to that stuff. I'm only good enough to get them from the bounties, not from the lighthouse. Kudos to you if you can get them from the lighthouse. And, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm not putting anybody down for using these type of tactics, because it's the way Bungie has made the game. It's the way you've adapted to play. I have made a personal choice to say, no, that's not fair to use against other people. I'm not going to. Or, you know, some other stupid reason, personal reason. But at the end of the day, you know, I just want to know other people's opinions that also, you know, kind of, I guess in the end, I'm just trying to get my opinion verified. You know what I mean? Verify me on Twitter with this opinion. Because I want to know other people think like this. Because it'll make me feel better when I complain about Iron Banner or any Crucible I have to play. Because, you know, I have met some people, my friends group that I play Destiny with included, that, you know, is like that. We don't like the fact that shotguns are so easy. It's made the game too easy, kind of thing. Like, supers made the game easy enough. Because, you know, supers are supposed to be the thing. Like, you're supposed to be OP as shit when you're in a super. That's perfectly fine. It's expected. But just getting a random drop from the Crucible, and then they also made the Matador 64 a quest line, which is currently the best gun in the game for PvP. That's when you're kind of like, what are you doing? Now, you know everybody's going to have the ability to one-shot you, and if that person's luckier than you are, they're going to be able to one-shot you from first, pretty much. And that's not fair. I know most of Destiny is RNG, but come on. There has to be some way that you guys, you know, do, like, there has to be some way you guys can think of to make this better. Because, honestly, to me, Destiny is not worth it anymore. Like, the PvP is completely fucked. The PvE, I've gotten to the end of that. Except for the hard raid, but, you know, everyone has lives. They can't just do the hard raid every week. You know? Like, I work 3 days a week, I go to school 2 days a week, and then I have 2 other days to hang out with friends and play video games and do family stuff. You know, packing all that in. There's not a lot of hours left for a hard raid, especially, you know, I don't know. I hope you guys understand. I did not record this right after I played for the sole purpose that it would be a lot different commentary. If it was right after I play, I would be calling people assholes who use shotguns. You know, people who go flawless in trials are stupid. That's not true. People who go flawless in trials are skilled. People who use shotguns are understanding the way the game is supposed to be played. I am just saying that it's not a good game the way it is. Like, I'm not trying to hate on any person. I'm trying to hate on Bungie, pretty much. Because they fucked up, in my opinion. Like, I liked the game the way it was. And then they were like, hey, snipers are too prevalent. Let's make shotguns literally snipers. Mid-range snipers, alright. I know I exaggerate when I call them snipers. But you guys know what I mean. It's stupid. Like, Warlocks have always been the strongest PvP class. We've always known that. Titans, you know, they've had their things that have made them very frustrating to fight against. And then Hunters kind of get blown away in the dust, and that's not fair either. You know, I want a more balanced PvP. If that's the only way I can get to 400, I want a balanced PvP. That's all I want as a single Destiny player, hopefully voicing more than just me and my friends group's opinion, you know, on this. And, you know, I hope that it'll get fixed, hopefully. I don't know. There's just perfect examples. Like, I've like went away from this, but if you guys pay attention to the kill feed of all of the games that I'm in, it's just shotguns, clever dragons, supers. That's all it is. And it's, you know, there's so many weapons in Destiny that's sad. It shouldn't be that way. But I'm out of time. I'm done ranting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and a comment. Please comment your opinion. I want to know other people's opinions. This has been Stormrider 36, and I will see you all in the next one.